allowing only 3 hits as they beat the White Sox on the south side 3-0. Jose Barrios fell short of the shutout but pitched into the 9th inning, not allowing any runs, helping Minnesota take care of the Mariners 4-0. The Oakland Athletics had 12 hits as a team as they got a win over the Astros in Houston 5-3. And that's what's going on around baseball heading into today's action. Join us again tomorrow for more updates from around Major League Baseball.
Now from the home of the Rangers, we're at Globe Life Field in Arlington. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the San Diego Padres and the Texas Rangers. The Friars are looking to collect their 8th win in a row next. Kyle Gibson is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Rangers. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
So now here is Tommy Pham. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Tonight for San Diego.
First pitch on the way.
Tommy Pham.
In the air, down the line in left. Dahl's in pursuit, but this will wind up being a foul ball.
First pitch, 7:05.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Long run for the right fielder. He's there and records the first out. Chance now to give you a look at the Padres starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, I love the way Eric Hosmer plays the game. He's coming off a multi-home run game, but when you start hitting 2 home runs or more in a game, that means you are swinging the bat pretty darn good. I want to see how they attack him this time around.
And at the plate is Jake Cronenworth as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. They haven't quite been able to get on track yet. They come in 2-4 over their first 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium, focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W, and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
First delivery to him. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
It's always nice to get something cooking in the first inning, even with 2 outs. Now your cleanup man steps to the plate and has a chance to drive in the first run of the game.
And in steps Manny Machado. Fouled off. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Pulls this one in the air out to left. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. So they can't make anything. That'll bring in Nick Solak. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Rangers.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Now here's the pitch. Bouncer up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Batting second, the shortstop, Charlie Culberson.
And stepping in, Charlie Culberson. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. 1 out, nobody on. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2. Culberson, once an Atlanta Brave, he was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
Reined in. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. On to the second inning now from Arlington with no score. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Oh, and that is right down the middle for strike 2.
0-2.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at-bat. Now he's way behind the counts.
Here's a fly ball. Well hit. Calhoun looks up. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo home run here off the bat of Eric Hosmer. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And the Padres bust out in front 1-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Here's Will Myers. He swings and grounds it to short. And a leap over at first, but he comes down with his foot on the bag to record the out. Set to get his evening at the plate started. Austin Nola tried to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. Lifted in the air to center field. Calhoun waits on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. In to hit will be Trent Grisham. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch on its way. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Going back is the right fielder, and it's gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 4th home run here in the early going, as the Padres have taken a 2-0 lead.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
To the plate now, Brian O'Grady.
The designated hitter.
Yes, he'll go after the first pitch and line one into right field for a base hit. Into the box now, Tommy Pham. Belted high in the air out to left. Looking up is Dahl. Gone! Two runs on the board after the home run by Tommy Pham. Home run number 5 on the year, as the Padres have stretched their lead now 4-0.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused. The next thing you know, you've got 3 home runs in an inning, and your entire offense is off and running.
At the plate, Jake Cronenworth. Racing back, the right fielder at the track. Gone! Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 3 here in the early going, as the Padres have now opened up a 5-0 lead.
Well, balls are flying out of here faster than they can throw them across the plate, it seems. That's 4 home runs in this inning alone. It's times like this when pitchers wonder if maybe they've chosen the wrong profession. Their pitching coaches start wondering too.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. Calhoun is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. On now to the bottom of the second. The Padres lead it 5-0. Bottom of the inning now, and up to bat next, the left-handed light tower power of Joey Gallo.
They've gotten a gut punch to start this game. There's no doubt about this, but that's when you have to turn the scoreboards off. Everybody do their job one at bat at a time.
Guys, the Swingin' Friars, as they take the field here tonight, they come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
You know, Matty, the season's such a grind, and you fight so hard day in, day out, and you're playing against the best players in the world, so you know you're going to lose some games coming out of spring training. To get on a roll where you win 7 in a row, a week of everything coming together, that's a special feeling.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking
Batting
ball.
fifth.
Joey Gallo becomes the first out here in the bottom of the second. Chris Davis next to bat. As he'll send a ground ball down to third. Oh, look at Machado. He's out.
That is two. The center fielder, Willie Calhoun.
And here's the former prize Dodger prospect, Willie Calhoun, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Fouled away. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. The slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike, and the inning comes to a close. Top of the third set to get underway. And standing in is the veteran third baseman, Manny Machado. First pitch on its way. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you could say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A 2-run home run off the bat of Eric Hosmer. His second home run of the game as this lead swells to 7-0. Fans are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Yeah, Matty V, how about this, D-Rob? You come to watch offense, you picked the right game to come and see.
5 bombs from one team. Everybody in the lineup. They're making fun right now of the guys who don't have a homer in this one.
Kyle Cody is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Number 54, Kyle Cody.
So here's Will Myers. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now time is asked for at home plate and granted by the umpire back there, Earl Hendricks. Popped up. Solak is calling for it. Makes the play, 1 away. That'll bring up Austin Nola. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now here's the pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. On the run is Dahl. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. So now into the box is Trent Grisham. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. Pitch on the way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Calhoun looks up. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. So a solo shot here to left center field, his second of the game, as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Guys, you believe what we're seeing here today? With 6 home runs so far, this lineup is turning in a performance for the ages at the plate.
Matty, this is crazy. Dan, what does the pitching coach say at this point?
Right now, D-Roll, the only thing he can't say is pick up that bullpen phone and look for reinforcements, because this has gotten really ugly, and this is a nightmare for a pitching coach.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Calhoun waits on it. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs. So here's the left-handed bat of Ruth Middledore. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
And a curveball's in there, so he's quickly behind 0-2. Rangers still searching for hit number 1 in the ballgame. Ground ball right into the shift. Scooped up. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Now to the plate, here is Jose Trevino. For his career in this matchup, he's 1 for 2. First pitch on its way. Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Got him looking, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Welcome back to Arlington. Before we get much further, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Top to bottom, he said his guys have been picking on the right pitches to swing at, and they've done a nice job of using the whole field. He said that always seems to be a recipe for success, and their 7 extra base hits in this one are evidence that it has been.
All right, thanks, Heidi. New inning set to get underway. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Tommy Pham.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
So with his day fully over now, you get a look at the pitching line for the Rangers starter. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
Boy, this one got ugly early. They were looking to get some innings out of the starting rotation. That didn't happen in this one, lasting only 2 innings. A lot of outs yet to get from this bullpen.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a ball hard hit toward deep right. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. Swing and a liner. Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double.
He was able to recognize that pitch early. His eyes lit up on that one. Able to pull it down the line for a nice base hit.
Here's Manny Machado now. Lifted in the air out towards left center. On the run is Calhoun. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. And boy, not quite sure why, but they decide not to risk it with 2 outs on a very deep fly ball. Really surprising. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Now Hosmer with a swing and a deep drive to right. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His 3rd home run of the ball game as they just continue to pour it on here.
Wow, you have a great night in hockey. You score 3 goals, and that's a hat trick. But how about hitting 3 home runs in one night? That's the baseball equivalent of a hat trick, and that's awfully hard to do.
DeMarcus Evans gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. At the plate now, Will Myers. Now this one's crushed. Left field line, and that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Standing in now, Austin Nola swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. But the big blow of the inning comes right here, a 3-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Padres 11 and the Rangers nothing. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Nick Solak. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
And quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame.
The batter, number 2.
Next, it'll be Charlie Culberson. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Bounce it to the left side. And quickly, there are 2 away. David Dahl to the plate now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
And the Rangers are in the hit column. Throwing to second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Rangers set down in order. They trail in this one 11-0. So now to the plate, Trent Grisham. He grounds it sharply to third. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Now it'll be Brian O'Grady, a hit in 2 tries so far. Here's the first pitch. Lined hard to center field. Calhoun is there now, and he has it, 2 gone.
Up next for the Padres.
Back to the top of the order now. And up next, it'll be the outfielder, Tommy Pham. From the stretch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Chasing after it is Calhoun. But he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
There's a deep fly ball. Doesn't quite get out of the ballpark, but it hits in the right spot as it bounces off that hard warning track and over the wall for a ground rule double. Not sure.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His 2nd home run of the game as this lead got even wider. Almost can't believe I'm saying this, but that was the 8th home run of the game for these guys. How about this offensive performance?
Is this a live baseball game, or are they taking batting practice right now? Somebody help me out.
This is one of those D-roll where they say, hey, it's good weather for a snowman, right? That A spot looks like it's snowman in his scorebook. 8 bombs so far in this game alone. Crazy.
Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight.
And that just looked like a really tough play right there. Had a little trouble getting it out of his glove, and it cost him. It made all the difference right there, boys. He had to be perfect with the speed getting down the line.
Now to the plate, Manny Machado, a Silver Slugger winner a year ago in the National League. First pitch on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Calhoun. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. The Padres get a couple of runs in the inning on the 2-run home run. Middle of the night here in Arlington. The Padres lead it 13-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. It's been a struggle for them to get anything going. And he said they just seem way too anxious right now. The numbers back that up, too. They've swung at the first pitch more than 70% of the time in this game. So their focus going forward is to be a little bit more relaxed and willing to let the at-bats come to them. Matt?
Thank you, Heidi. Joey Gallo is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Stays alive, still 0-2.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Well, this lineup obviously doesn't get to see this guy very often because he's over in the other league, and it's really showing. He's pitching really well right now, and I'm sure these hitters are plenty happy they don't have to face him multiple times this year.
Here's Chris Davis now, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Davis, sometimes called Crush with a K and an H. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
The 0-2 once more. Hit hard back up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit. So only the second hit he's given up tonight.
Well, that's only the second hit he's given up tonight, and the first one didn't do any damage. So he's not sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything together.
That's popped up. Lamet shading to his right. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's Rougned Odor now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Throw down to second.
0-1. fans, make sure to join us here at the ballpark this Friday night, as we've got the solution for these cold early season games. The first 10,000 fans through the gates will receive a complimentary Team Fleece blanket. That's courtesy of MLB The Show.
And he falls behind 0-2.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And that'll get down for a base hit. And he's in safely at third. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
First baseman,
And you can't count your chickens before they hatch. He was one strike away from getting out of this inning, but then he gives up that blast that brings the runner home for first, and he's not out of the woods yet.
Here's a high pop-up. And Machado will make the catch here, and that ends the inning. A run on 2 hits here for Texas. Eric Hosmer steps in with his eyes on history. Take a look at his work at the plate in this one as he'll shoot for his 4th homer to put himself in rare company. Hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it goes, and it is out of here. Solo shot to right center. His 4th in the ball game as the blowout continues.
Well, there are good days, and then there are great days. When you hit 4 home runs in a game, I think you can say that's a great game. This has been incredible to watch.
Joe Barlow gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. In now, Will Myers, as he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. And this will kick off the base of the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Drove that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
Into the box now, Austin Nola. Belted high in the air out to left. Racing back the left fielder. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him as they just continue to pour it on here. Stepping in now, Trent Grisham. This one is smashed down the right field line. That's going to stay fair, and it's going to be back-to-back home runs. A solo shot down the line in right. His 3rd home run of the ball game as this lead got even wider.
Well, the ball's been flying all over the place this game, but most of the fireworks have come from him. That's his 3rd long ball. What a game.
Brett Martin gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Next up is Tommy Pham. His career numbers in this matchup, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get it triple.
Yeah, that dude said it, D-Roll. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
Jake Cronenworth to the plate again and looking for home run number 3 in the ball game. His 2nd coming back in the 5th. And now the first pitch. Swinging a looper to left. Coming in is Dahl. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. Throw into 3rd. And he'll scramble back to first safely.
Man, talk about having a good game. Like most guys, this would be a good week. 4th hit of the game, and 2 of those D-Rolls round trippers.
Yeah, he's going to have a smile on his face for a while here, Dan. These are special nights. You have to enjoy these. These don't come around often, and he is taking full advantage of it.
And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Wow, this has been a memorable game, but for all the wrong reasons. They've given up a staggering 18 runs here, and they can't go home yet. Can you say painful?
Into the box, Manny Machado. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So they really tee off here for 5 runs in the inning, thanks in large part to 3 big flies. On to the bottom of inning number 6. The Padres on top, 18-1. Striding in is Jose Trevino. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Count even now at 1-1. Popped him up. Machado is there. 1 down. So the Rangers batting order turns over and set to go. Nick Solak. He bounced out last time up. And that misses ball 1.
Did get the call there, but you can't let that bother. You just have to say, so what, and make another good pitch.
The 1-0. High pop-up. Lamet just to the left of the mound. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So 2 away for the Rangers here in the 6th. And that'll bring in the Georgia native, Charlie Culberson. Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We're through 6 full. The Padres lead it 18-1. Eric Hosmer is having a monster day as you take a look at what he's done so far. He's aiming for an unprecedented 5th homer in this one. First pitch on its way. Driven to deep right field. Going back is the right fielder. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His 5th in this game as the blowout continues. At the plate now, Will Myers.
That's it. I'm out of here. 5 home runs in 1 game. That's insane. A couple of things I know for sure. He needs to buy a lottery ticket on the way home from the ballpark and keep his phone on at all times. Cooperstown should be calling.
He's got 2 hits in 4 at-bats. Ball grounded toward Odor at second. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Next up, Austin Nola. Lifetime versus this arm. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Hit the other way out toward right field. Gallo is there, 2 down. Now a guy we've been marveling at all game, Trent Grisham. And he's got a very real opportunity at making some history here. High in the air out to center field. Calhoun makes the play for out number 3.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7th.
1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. Padres lead it. Last half of the 7th here, and into bat next will be the outfielder David Dahl.
That's it, David.
Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1. Hit sharply on the ground. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his 2nd base hit of the game.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan. They don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can, right into the shift, and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, D-Row, when you've come up all the way through high school, Little League, college ball, and the minor leagues, and you're used to pulling the ball. That's the type of hitter you are. Some of these hitters are going to have to try to make some changes with these exaggerated shifts.
On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
The designated hitter, number 4.
So base is empty now after the double play. And standing in is the DH, Chris Davis.
No ball, 1 strike.
Way late on the fastball for strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing for the Rangers, and they remain well behind. Time up. First off, right. For extra bases.
Some guys just lay. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. Like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
Jonathan Hernandez comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. He thought about third there, but retreats back to second safely. And now, Jake Cronenworth. He's looking for hit number 5 in this one right here. He's set, and the pitch. Some movement now in that Texas bullpen as a left-hander starts to get cranking down there. The 0-1. Swing and a liner. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout the line. It screams for the modern day of baseball. The 3 true outcomes. These guys aren't worried about hitting singles. They're trying to stop traffic over that fence.
D-Roy, it can't be better said. I think the day and age right now for pitchers is you have to approach just about every pitch like it's.
And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. And he is in at third base with an RBI triple.
Man, he's wishing right now this game could go on forever, or at least until he can get up again, because otherwise that is probably his last at-bat of the game, leaving him 1 leg shy of hitting for the cycle. Regardless, he's had an incredible game.
To the plate now, Manny Machado. There's a line drive out toward the gap in right center. In to score, the runner from third. And he is into second base with an RBI double. When we looked at this game on paper before it started, I don't think any of us thought it would go down like this.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next,
we'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the third out. 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Padres on top, 21-1. Willie Calhoun is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And another foul ball. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
So now to the plate, Rougned Odor. As he'll take a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Count now a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Right side, but it's well foul. 2 out, nobody on. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers. And it all set to start the 9th in this one. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Will Myers. First pitch coming. Here it is. To short, hit hard. He's got it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Stepping in next, Austin Nola flew out last time up. First delivery to him. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The windup and the 0-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder. Now a reaching grab as he makes the play and loses his balance all at once.
That's just a great effort from him out there. Good hustle to make the reaching grab, and then the barrel roll for style points. I'll give him a 10.
Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Takes just 4 pitches to retire the Padres, but not to fear as they... So stepping in is Jose Trevino, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
1 and 2 to the Rangers catcher.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Jose Trevino is sent packing for the first out in the bottom of the 9th. At the plate, Nick Solak. No balls and 1 strike. Froze him on the bender there, and he's in the hole 0-2.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
Popped him up. Cronenworth ranging into shallow right. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. Now to bat, Charlie Culberson. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw to first here will be in time to record the final out, and the Padres will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over. 21-1 this evening. The Padres took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Dinelson Lamet earns the win, his 2nd, turning in a very strong complete game effort. Kyle Gibson allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 2 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
MLB The Show is on the air as we come at you this evening from Globe Life Field in Arlington. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the San Diego Padres and the Texas Rangers. The Friars are riding an 8-game win streak. They'll try to run it to 9 next. Mike Foltynewicz gets the starting assignment for the Rangers in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Now at the plate is Tommy Pham. And we are set for baseball here this evening. First offering on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. There to make the play is Calhoun, 1 away. So bases are empty with 1 out now, and that'll bring up Jake Cronenworth. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
Hey, there's a hard hit ball that was going to be down for extra bases. The ball had some spring on it, and it bounced over the wall, and the ground rule double puts him on second base without having to leg it out.
Calhoun is there, 2 gone. Here's Manny Machado now. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Takes just 4 pitches to retire the Padres. And now the Rangers will get their shot in a scoreless ball game. Mike Clevenger is on the mound for Game 2. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
The windup and the 0-1. Popped up. Hosmer might try to make a play on it, and no one will get this one. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
First offering. Charlie Culberson comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Guys, the swinging Friars as they take the field here tonight. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
I'm super excited, Matty, to watch this team play today because it's rare. You don't see many teams rattle off 8 wins in a row like they have. It's all working for them right now, and I'm super excited to watch them take the field today.
He throws him on the fastball there. Charlie Culberson becomes the second out of the bottom of the first.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. Pham has to retreat to the track, but he... Rangers set down in order. Still no score. Second inning set to go, and here comes the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. Hard hit ball to second. Throw is in time for the first out of the second. Here's Will Myers, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Line towards center field. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
That'll bring up Austin Nola. Line, that's a base hit into left field.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
In to hit will be Trent Grisham. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Calhoun is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. So now here is Brian O'Grady looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. First delivery to him. Lined into right, a base hit.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
In now, Tommy Pham pulled high in the air out to left field.
Ball's in pursuit.
He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. Odds leave them loaded. We'll go to the bottom of the second, no score. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Joey Gallo, set to lead off the home half of the second.
Joey Gallo.
First offering.
Oh, 1-0.
Popped him up. Nola has a play. 1 down.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter.
So 1 down, no one aboard. And that'll bring up the big-time power bat of right-handed hitter Chris Davis. No balls and a strike to count. Davis connects and sends it to deep left field. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him. As the Rangers strike first, it's 1-0.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
The center fielder.
And here's the former prize Dodger prospect, Willie Calhoun, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. That's lifted the other way out to left. Pham will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Batting seventh, the second
Field shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Rougned Odor is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I gotta believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Back goes Grisham to the track. Long run, but he gets there to track this one down, and a very nicely recorded out number 3. Rangers pick up a run here on the solo home run. We've played 2. It's now 1-0 Texas. All set for the start of the inning, and set to go is the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Right side, fair ball down the line. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And the Friars are in business right away. It's a leadoff double.
Now that's the way you answer. They're down 1-0 already, but he laces the double and puts himself in the scoring position. That'll get the dugout fired up and excited to punch back.
Scooped up, throw goes to third. And he is hung out to dry as they tag him out. And in steps Manny Machado. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. Now Hosmer with a swing and a deep drive to right. Right fielder looking up, and that one is gone. A two-run home run off the bat of Eric Hosmer. 12 home runs for him now thus far, and it gives the Padres a 2-1 lead.
Hey, that wasn't a particularly good pitch right here. This guy doesn't get away with very many mistakes. He's going to have to do a better job pitching out of the middle part of the plate.
So here's Will Myers. Hit hard down the line. And that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one.
Man, this is just not what he had in mind when the skipper gave him the ball in this one. He's given up 8 hits, and we're not even out of the 3rd inning. He's getting exposed a little bit here.
Into the box now, Austin Nola will swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. He singled in his first AB. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Waiting on it is Dahl, and that will end the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. It's now 2-1 Friars. Nate Lowe digging in now as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The first baseman, Nate Lowe.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Smoke the other way. High and deep to left. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Man, they already hit 1 home run, and I thought they had a second one right there. Not quite enough behind it, though, as it banged off the wall for a double. He's giving up a fair amount of solid contact right now.
Stepping in now, Jose Trevino, as he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Here it comes on 0-2. Got him. That'll bring in Nick Solak, trying here to plate the tying run from second. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Popped up. Tatis is under it. 2 gone. Striding in is Charlie Culberson. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. First offering on its way.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
Hey, don't kid yourself. I know those were 2 bad swings, but he hits middle of the order for a reason. It only takes 1 swing.
And he fouls this one off.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Rangers leave 1. They still trail it here 2-1. At the plate now is Trent Grisham. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. First delivery to him. Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Racing back the right fielder. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A solo shot down the line in right. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and it gives the Padres a 3-1 lead.
I guess the pitchers haven't been talking in the dugout because it looks like they've learned nothing about this guy. He's torched them for 4 home runs this series, and they're still giving him pitches to hit.
To the plate now, Brian O'Grady. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Calhoun waits on it. 1 away. So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next, it'll be the outfielder, Tommy Pham. Hard hit at third. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Wow, I'm not sure how, but it looks like he didn't even touch this thing. Might have been thinking about throwing the ball before he actually caught it. The game moves fast, but you have to do one thing at a time.
And at the plate is Jake Cronenworth. Gallo is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. On the ground to the left side. And that's through for a hit. Dan, it seems like they've had his number all game long.
Well, they've been treating him like a punching bag out there. As we take a look at the line, you can see that he's given up double.
Now, meanwhile here, this ball's hit fairly well down that left field line, and it's going to stay fair. It's a home run. A 3-run homer off the bat of Manny Machado. Home run number 5 on the year, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Eric Hosmer to the plate now. And he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Right side hit hard. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one.
Boy, this guy is off to some kind of series, and he's one of the better road hitters in all of baseball.
And some guys just have a knack for lighting it up on the road, getting that good night's sleep, and finding a way to get to the yard early and work on their craft.
Standing in now, Will Myers. Into right field, that's a base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Now here comes the Rangers skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. DeMarcus Evans answers the call from the pen here in the fourth, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Into the box, Austin Nova, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Ready with the 0-1. Hit on the ground to third. The throw pulls him off the bag. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Padres lead it 6-1. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And next it'll be the outfielder, David Dahl.
If you look at their win percentage or something like that right now, gotta be honest, the odds are obviously stacked against them. But I'm looking for them to show me something right here. Maybe they get back in this game, maybe they don't. But I want to see what kind of at-bats they put together. This is where you have to lock in as a team. Every guy has to go up to the plate and have a good, productive AB to get this team going.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Pham has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. 1 gone in the Texas 4th. And that'll bring up Joey Gallo. He couldn't catch up with the gas that time. Gallo, a Nevada native, he was selected in the 1st round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Wow, this guy's mowing right through this lineup right now, but that's what happens when you don't get a chance to see a pitcher very often. That's one of the things that are helpful when you're pitching in interleague games. It's always a good advantage for the pitcher because the hitters don't get to see that guy very often.
Chris Davis next to bat. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the 2nd. And he falls behind 0-2.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. They trail 6-1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Trent Grisham.
Yeah, Matt, that last at-bat, that was a pretty good pitch. A fastball down and away. that he went out and hooked and pulled it. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm going to have to think about throwing one up and in and standing this guy up to make that outside corner not as appealing.
Oh, hit sharply as this is pulled into right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
The batter, the designated
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Brian O'Grady. He flew out in his last AB. First delivery to him. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Calhoun waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Tommy Pham. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here it comes. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. 6 runs, 13 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Got him out of his front foot. It's 0-2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
And he'll step out and ask for time. Maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now. Smoked on the ground left side. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Back goes Calhoun. But he can't get it as it's off the wall. The relay, not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Wow, when you're swinging the bat like he is, you want the game to go to extra so you can get some more ABs. That's his 3rd hit of the game, and his swing just keeps getting better and better. Almost hit that one out of here, but he'll take a double anytime.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. as he'll cut on and miss it. A good slider at the knees for strike 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Oh, and he hung the slider here, and it's a towering drive out to deep left field. This ball is gone. A home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Home run number 5 on the year as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Certainly a tape measure shot there as we take a look at it with our show track technology. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity, so it comes as no surprise that it carried as far as it did. Joe Barlow gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. In now, Manny Machado. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And now time is called for and granted by home plate umpire Clyde Washington. Hit on the ground out to short. He's right there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. But the Padres pick up 3 on this 3-run home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's the Padres 9 and the Rangers 1. Welcome back to Arlington. Before we get much further, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point.
For the Rangers,
Willie Calhoun will stand in for the 2nd time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound the zone with all different options.
Fouled off. The next 0-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder giving chase. Oh, and a great diving catch for the first down. Had a long way to go to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track numbers. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 110 feet to finally bring it in. No doubt an effort his teammates are appreciative of. So here's the left-handed bat of Rougned Odor as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Very weakly on the ground. Another one sent foul.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
And he got him.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
At the plate now, Nate Lowe, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
I mean, you look in the dugout right now, you see steam coming out of the hitting coach's ears. Somebody has to stay back and find a way to get him out.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Rangers set down in order. They trail big. Top half of the sixth about to get started, and standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. Now the pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. He's got it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth. Now at the plate, Will Myers trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Pitch on the way. Hit on the ground to third. And the sixth inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. Now into the box, Austin Nola grounded out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. Set to deliver the 0-1. Hit hard down the left field line. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
Now a drive out to left center field. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Drove that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
Pulled toward right center field. Calhoun makes the play for out number 3. So here is Jose Trevino. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on, start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
At the plate, Nick Solak, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. 1 run, 2 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rangers. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Well, as a leadoff man, the team looks for you to get on base any way you can. This isn't the preferred route, at least for him, but hey, they'll take it.
So now to the plate, Charlie Culberson. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Tatis backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. As a look, now the pitch. Left side. Fielded cleanly. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 left for Texas. They trail big. It's 9-1. And now here is Brian O'Grady. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Brian O'Grady.
Here's the pitch. And there's a base hit on the line.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out home ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice single.
And now in the box, Tommy Pham. He scored after knocking a single in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Smoke toward third. To second for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play. So base is empty now after the double play. And that'll bring in the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Ball grounded toward Odor at second. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. Bottom of the 7th now. Get him. So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. Due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. Here's Chris Davis now. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. Nothing in 1.
That pitch tells me this guy's feeling frisky right now. He's on. He's got everything working.
And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
If this doesn't boost your confidence on the mound, I'm not sure what does. That's 6 pitches and 2 strikeouts in the inning, and that was a...
Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers. They trail. ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr. First offering. High in the air and deep to left center field. Looking up is Dahl, and it's gone as they add still another. So a solo shot here to left center field, his second of the game, as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. Fans are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Yeah, Matty V, how about this, D-Row? If you come to watch offense, you've picked the right game to come and see.
5 bombs from one team. Everybody in the lineup. They're making fun right now of the guys who don't have a homer in this one.
The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
You take a look at this one as it flies into the gap. Both outfielders give it a chase, but they can't catch up to it. Next thing you know it, one hops the wall, and he's busting his hump around second on his way to third.
Kyle Cody enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Standing in now, Eric Hosmer tried to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And he won't take any chances on that one as this is scooped away in foul territory for the first strike. 0-1 count and the pitch. Runs up and gets this one down. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight. Stepping in now, Will Myers drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And he will not have a play behind him. It's an infield single.
There's a saying amongst the offense, Dan, anybody can get 3 hits in a big league game. It's that 4th one that separates you.
Talk about it. He's having a good week in one night. Can you imagine 4 hits in one game? I'd say he's having a pretty good day.
The 0-1 pitch. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike 2. Machado at third. Hosmer on second. Myers at first with no outs. Hit in the air out to left field. Waiting on it is Dahl. And that's the first out of the inning. And they will not try anything here, so the bases remain loaded with one away. So next to hit is Trent Grisham. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And they can't even get one on the play as the squeeze works to perfection that time. So credit him with an RBI as he really caught him by surprise there by dropping that down. To the plate now, Brian O'Grady. Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball here, 0-1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Set to deliver the 0-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. 1 run scores. The relay, but he's safe at third as he's able to scramble back. When we looked at this game on paper before it started, I don't think any of us thought it would go down like this.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
Tommy Pham tries to bunt his way on here, but it's strike 1. Squeeze was on, but this one will get foul. Here's the 0-2. 3 runs already home here. And he's bunting here with 2 strikes, but he misses, and that's a rather weak out number 2. Next, it'll be Jake Cronenworth. And he's got ducks on the pond, as they say, looking to add to his team's already sizable lead. Here's the first pitch. Popped into the air, back behind second. Odor is there for it. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. So they do get 3 that inning. That's the good news. The bad news is they leave 3 men on base. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Here's the first pitch to him. Odor is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
What a performance so far. Throwing first pitch strikes to 90% of the batters. It's hard to get any better than that.
Fielded cleanly by Hosmer. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Now back.
So 1 gone now in the Texas half of the 8th. And now here's Nate Lowe. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the game plan is today. Too many early swings. They got to be a little bit more patient at the plate.
Behind 0-2 now. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location. But he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row. So I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
And it's fouled away. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Rangers set down in order. Fernando Tatis Jr. stands in looking for home run number 3 right here, as you see what he's done so far in this one. On the ground to third. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Manny Machado. He made it to third on a triple in his previous appearance.
Matty, this guy is certainly...
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a solo home run off the bat of Manny Machado. His 2nd home run of the game as they just continue to pour it on here.
It's getting pretty comical now. Their 6th home run of the game, and they're not done yet. They say hitting is contagious, and apparently that applies to the long ball. It's looking like batting practice out there.
Calhoun is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. So now a guy making a lot of noise in this one, Will Myers. He's got his sights set on a 5-hit ball game here. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Calhoun is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. The Padres get 1 in the inning, and it comes on the solo home run. Last chance coming up here for the Rangers. The Padres lead it 13-1. Stepping up is Nick Solak, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. Charlie Culberson is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1.
He'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone and get ahead. Much more susceptible down 0-1 than 1-0.
And into bat next will be the outfielder David Dahl. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on and chopped up the middle, reined in. Throw to first here will be in time to record the final out, and the Padres will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over. 13-1 is the final lopsided score. The Padres scored a lucky 13 in this one. Mike Clevenger earns the win, his second, and records a complete game 2-hitter in doing so. Mike Foltynewicz couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 40 minutes.
It's time now for baseball from the great state of Texas and Globe Life Field. Today, the 3rd and final game in this 3-game series between the San Diego Padres and the Texas Rangers.
And
alongside
now,
Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and guys, the Friars played well in the series so far, winning the first 2 in this 3-game set.
Yeah, and to sweep this team right here would be a huge momentum boost. It is not easy to sweep a series. I don't care if it's 3 games or 4 games. I think back to Bobby Cox. His big thing was you just want to win series. 2 out of 3, 3 out of 4. But when you have a chance to sweep a team, you have to take advantage of it.
Colby Allard, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, he wasn't particularly good in his last one. If you look at the line score, he only lasted 4 innings, took the loss. He'll really be hoping to turn in a much better performance in this one.
Ready now is Tommy Pham. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off for San Diego, the left fielder, Tommy Pham.
Now here's the first offering. High. Pop up. Solak's got it, and there's one gone.
Batting second, the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
Next to hit is Jake Cronenworth, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through it. 1 strike. Fellas, this Rangers ball club, as they begin play, fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty V, it hasn't been a very good homestand. And D-Row, through the first 5 games of this set, 1 and 4, that's not going to get it done at this level.
Yeah, and have lost in a variety of ways, whether it be on some bad pitching, some mistakes in the middle of the zone, untimely defense, not swinging the bats well. They have to find a way to get this win today.
High and deep down the left field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
Ah, man, just a hair early on that one and just pulled it foul. He's going to have to find a way to refocus. Not easy to continue in AB.
And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
It's always nice to get something cooking in the first inning, even with 2 outs. Now your cleanup man steps to the plate and has a chance to drive in the first run of the game.
From the belt, the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Oh, what a stop on the slide. What an outstanding play to end the inning. 2-out double left stranded. We'll return to Texas in just a moment. Yu Darvish is on the mound for the Padres in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on it?
Wow, he was awfully good in his last one. A complete game victory. We'll see if he'll be as good in this one as he was in his previous start.
Batting second, the third baseman.
That'll bring in Nick Solak. He's yet to get into the hit column in the series. 0 for 7. First pitch of the AB on its way. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. 1 out, nobody on. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Guys, these Padres, as they take... And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So here's Will Myers. Batting average for him so far in April, looking very good, of course, pushing close to 400. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. Gone to lead off the inning.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
Jurickson Profar digs in next. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Waiting on it is Dahl. 1 down.
Batting seventh, the center fielder, number 2, Trent Grisham.
And to hit will be Trent Grisham. Really looking good at the plate so far in the series with 5 hits and 11 trips. First pitch on the way. Aye. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Gallo is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in, and to say he's had an impact on the series would be a complete understatement. Coming into this one, he's already amassed 10 RBIs on 8 hits, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's 1-0 San Diego. So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. He's gone over his first 6 at-bats in the series so far. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Well, today's game provides the visiting squad with a chance to complete the series sweep, guys.
One of the toughest things to do at this level is to win on the road. With the win today, this would be a sweep of a road series.
So he sets him down swinging. Joey Gallo becomes the first out here in the bottom of the second. Fouled away. Davis, 33 years old. He was selected in the 7th round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Chris Davis becomes out number 2 this inning. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error. Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and that brings up Austin Nola. Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone. A solo shot here to left, 2nd home run early in the year as the Padres have taken a 2-0 lead.
This guy has been a serious thorn in the side of the staff, homering twice in 3 days. The numbers don't lie. He owns these guys right now.
And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1. Next, here is Jake Cronenworth. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. Liner towards second. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Roll. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
Calhoun is there, 2 gone. Here's Manny Machado now, a Silver Slugger winner a year ago in the National League. From the stretch, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. One-0 count. Here it is. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field. Here's Will Myers. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. First offering. Now here's one high and deep to left. If it stays fair, it's gone. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. The 0-1 delivery. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Calhoun looks up. Gone! So a 3-run blast to deep center here, his 2nd of the game, as the Padres have now opened up a 5-0 lead.
Wow, nothing more demoralizing than giving up 3 home runs in the first 3 innings of a game. There's having a guy's number, and then there's absolutely owning him. This could be the latter.
Here's Jurickson Profar. This is lifted out to left. On the run is Dahl. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. Here's Rougned Odor now. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Pham comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1. The first offering on its way. Nate Lowe is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. And that one yanked just foul. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, this lineup obviously doesn't get to see this guy very often because he's over in the other league, and it's really showing. He's pitching really well right now, and I'm sure these hitters are plenty happy.
And the third baseman makes the play. That ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. First delivery to him. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
Talk about starting off the inning with a bang. Goodness. When this thing left the bat, I thought it was out of here. And I think he might have too. Only made it to the warning track, but he glides into second base with a leadoff double.
Ranger skipper is up off his seat in the dugout now to make the walk to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon.
Your attention, please.
So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance. He's got it. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third. So the next to bat will be Austin Nola, and we'll see what he can do here after going deep his first time up. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance, and this will kick off the base of the wall. The relay, but he'll get in there with an RBI double.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one-hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI two-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
Swing and a liner. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove. The throw to third. The tag, and they got him at third. What a throw. And he'll scramble back to the bag and be there safely. And at the plate is Jake Cronenworth. Down the right field line. That's a fair ball. He's in at second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
When you're up by 7 runs, any time in a game, let alone this early, it feels awfully good. They are hitting on all cylinders here, but they have to be careful not to let off the gas pedal now.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Now he turns and smokes this one into deep center field. Calhoun makes the play for out number 3. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits here, no errors. So now up steps Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
He's 0 for 1 thus far. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase, but he won't get there. It falls in, and now it'll rattle up against the wall. Kiner-Falefa blows through the stop sign, headed for home. They'll score easily as they inch back here, but there's still a ways to go. Well, that didn't take long to get a run on the board this inning.
Yeah, they made it look easy, didn't they? Leadoff single puts the guy in the stretch, and then wham, the triple chases him home.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. No balls and one strike. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. But this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. One gone. Joey Gallo will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. But he's safe at third as he's able to scramble back. Fouled off. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. Here's Chris Davis now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Fouled away. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
A throw to the plate, and he is safe at the plate, taking a chance down a bunch, but it's a 7-2 contest now. Darvish pauses. First pitch on the way. 0-1, here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Davis, the runner at first with 2 gone. Chopped weakly to the left. Lifted the other way to left center. Pham finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We played 4 full. It's the Friars 7 and the Rangers 2. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Top to bottom, he said his guys have been picking on the right pitches to swing at, and they've done a nice job of using the whole field. He said that always seems to be a recipe for success, and their 7 extra base hits in this one are evidence that it has been.
Thank you, Heidi. He's set and the pitch. Here's Machado with a drive. Well hit to deep left field. And it's gone as they add still another. It's a solo home run off the bat of Manny Machado. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Into the box now, Will Myers, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. Popped up. Solak's got it, and there's 1 gone. Now at the plate, here is Jurickson Profar. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Throw in time at first for out number 2. So now to the plate, Trent Grisham. He doubled his last time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it.
Meanwhile now, this is a drive out to straightaway right field, and it's going to get out of here. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 8th home run on the season for him, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Joe Barlow gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Swing and a drive to right center. Hey, that ball's going to be way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo home run here off the bat of Eric Hosmer. Number 13 for him on the year as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
That's why you got to pay attention in the on-deck circle. He was calibrating his heater right there, checking out the off-speed stuff, and he didn't wait around. First time he's seeing him, didn't matter. He took him deep.
Austin Nola. He gets it hard on the ground to the left. That's through a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get a triple.
Yeah, that dude said it, D-Roll. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
The batter number 9. Second base.
Yeah, definitely not the execution you're looking for to pull an outside breaking ball, but who cares? Next day's box score, that's a line drive.
Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Padres 10 and the Rangers 2. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Rougned Odor is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
Now that's just a nasty cutter right there. I don't care if that's his cold zone. He doesn't handle that pitch in that well. Most hitters don't get to that.
The bouncer to the left side. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Nick Lowe becomes the 2nd out in the bottom of the 5th. Jose Trevino is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. And another foul ball. Ground ball left side. Over to first, and that retires the side. Rangers set down in order, and the lead stays at 8. It's 10-2. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr. First pitch of the AB now, and it's fouled away.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
The 0-1 pitch. Skied down the left field line. Dahl's in pursuit. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. And it'll be the cleanup spot for the Padres. Manny Machado. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. Fouled off.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Machado now on 0-1. Swing and a liner. A quick glove at third, and there are 2 gone. Will Myers steps in once more as we look back at the big game he's already had. He got off to a fast start with 2 homers in the early going. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a liner. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
At the plate, Jurickson Profar. This is pulled into right. In there, a base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Check out the lefty as he absolutely jumps on that first pitch and hammers it to right. Got what he was looking for and put a good swing on it.
Into the box, Trent Grisham. Fouled away. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase. Into the corner, he makes the catch to end the inning. Padres leave a pair, and the lead stays at 8. It's 10-2. Into the box, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa will start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on, start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
On a line, that's a base hit into left field. David Dahl to the plate now. Lifted in the air to center field. Grisham is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Throw is up the line as it gets away. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Grisham makes the catch to end the inning. Rangers down quickly. 7th inning ready to roll. And standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His 2nd home run of the game as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. Kyle Cody comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. So now to the plate, Austin Nova. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Giving chase is Dahl. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Tommy Pham. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Here it comes. On the ground to the left side. And that's in there for a base hit, his 3rd hit of the game.
Hey, Dan, this guy's having a monster series on the road. Were you aware of the home-road splits?
I think every player is, and sometimes this is a matter of being either comfortable on the mound or comfortable in a batter's box in some visiting ballparks, and some guys, quite frankly, like it better on the road than they do at home.
At the plate now, Jake Cronenworth. Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. Looking up is the right fielder. Gone! A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year as this lead got even wider. Almost can't believe I'm saying this, but that was the 8th home run of the game for these guys. How about this offensive performance?
Is this a live baseball game, or are they taking batting practice right now? Somebody help me out.
This is one of those deals where they say, hey, it's a good weather for a snowman.
Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A solo shot here to left. 7 home runs for him on the year now as the blowout continues. Brett Martin enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. And in steps Manny Machado. Swings and crushes it. Oh my, there is no doubt about this one. And they've done it again. Back-to-back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to left, his second of the game, as they just continue to pour it on here. This has almost been a superhuman performance from this lineup. 10 home runs in the game. When's the last time you can remember a team knocking that many balls out of the park?
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night. But a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now. Man, talk about having a good game. Like most guys, this would be a good week. 4th hit of the game, and 2 of those D-Rows round trippers.
Yeah, he's going to have a smile on his face for a while here, Dan. These are special nights. You have to enjoy these. These don't come around often, and he is taking full advantage of it.
Stepping in now, Trent Grisham. Now a ball ripped into deep center field. And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. And not in time as the run scores. Wow, if I didn't know any better, I'd think this was the 27 Yankees up there.
Yeah, they've been crushing it at the plate all game long, as 16 runs on the scoreboard can attest. Not much you can say or do on the other side of it. Just have to get over it and get after it again next time.
Now Hosmer with a swing and a deep drive to right. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
Well, in hockey, they'd call it a hat trick. Hitting 3 home runs in 1 outing is a heck of a lot harder and a lot more rare. He's having an afternoon he'll never forget.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Hernandez has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is.
Boy, talk about having a day, D-Bro. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
Up next, Jake Cronenworth. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. From the stretch. No balls and a strike to count. A long inning as they've hung a 9 spot on him to this point. Oh, this one bounces off the pitcher. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Boy, and call off the dogs already as this is down for extra bases. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Every team would be happy if they could produce 10 runs over the course of 2 games. But they've gone double digits in 1 inning. I think it's safe to say that this thing is out of reach.
Standing in now, Manny Machado. Grounded back up the middle. There's Carter Falefa. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on 1 pitch. Before and even 10 men come around to score here as they break this game wide open. And he fouls this one off.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
Here's Darvish on 0-2. Davis connects and sends it to deep left field. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo shot here to left. Second home run early in the year, but they're going to need a few more here as they're still well behind. And here's the former prize Dodger prospect, Willie Calhoun, to right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs.
Wow, back-to-back to start the inning. Talk about putting a pitcher on notice. On the mound, you almost have to completely forget about those and try to convince yourself you're starting the inning over fresh. No one on, no one out.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And it's fouled away. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Left side, but well fouled. Another 0-2 home. Fouled off. Fouled away.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1. Nate Lowe is in for the third time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1, and he fouls this one off. Still only one out in the inning. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
No hitter is ever going to feel good about taking the hat trick with 3 strikeouts in a game, but I will say he's not the first guy to have a terrible game against my man on the mound. And you know what? He won't be the last. We all know he's one of the best in the business for a reason.
Darvish pauses. Here's the 0-1. High in the air into shallow left center. And he gets there as he had a lot of ground to cover that. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Will Myers. First pitch coming, here it is. Hit back up the middle. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Runner at first following the error. And digging in is the veteran DH, Jurickson Profar. Hard hit ball towards the hole. And that's through for a hit.
The center fielder, number 2.
To the plate now, Trent Grisham. Swing and a liner. But this is pulled in by the shortstop. Eric Hosmer steps in with his eyes on history. Take a look at his work at the plate in this one as he'll shoot for his 4th homer to put himself in rare company. Pulled toward right center field. Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. Myers rounds third and is digging for the plate. Safe at the plate as they extend their lead even further.
Just a great at-bat there. That one-out double gets a run across, and now they've got runners at second and third and are one solid swing away from making this a real big inning.
Into the box now, Austin Nova. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I'd say those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
At the plate, Tommy Pham as he sends it on the ground to first. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Boy, that's a good piece of hitting dealer right there. Takes the pitch away and just goes ahead and slaps it to the opposite field.
Yeah, just grabbed himself an RBI right there. Didn't try and do too much. Took what the pitcher gave him And it worked out.
And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away. Digging in now for San Diego, Fernando Tatis Jr. He enters this plate appearance 3 for 6 in the ball game thus far. Bank to him. Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as the side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 base hits, 1 error, and a couple of men left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Padres lead it 23-4. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And stepping up as the shortstop, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. As mentioned early in the broadcast, this series finale had the potential to result in a series sweep, and at this point in the game, it's looking rather promising.
Hey, Matty V, Yogi Berra had a great saying, it ain't over till it's over. Well, this one's just about over with the team playing as well as they are and leading by as much as they are. This one is pretty much in the books. Myers is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
So 1 gone now in the Texas half of the 8th, and that means Nick Solak will dig in. 0-1, here it comes. Skied into straightaway right. Myers is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting. Left fielder.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. High and deep to straightaway right. Myers looking up. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run.
Yeah, all things considered, it's been a day to forget for them. So this homer will be a welcome to everyone in that dugout. Maybe this gives them a little momentum going into the next game.
Here's Joey Gallo now, as Darvish will jump ahead of him here with strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Hit sharply on the ground. And there's his first base hit in this one. And it keeps the inning alive for Chris Davis up next.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan. They don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're gonna...
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field. And that is going to clear the wall. A home run.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
In now, Willie Calhoun. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He comes up empty that time as he's underneath it. 0-2. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Hit in the air down the right field line. And it's a foul ball. The next 0-2. Another one sent foul. 3 runs already home here. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs.
Wow, what an inning this has turned out to be. That's the 3rd bomb they've hit this inning. Now, hopefully they're not going to run out of baseballs.
Rudnador is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Drilled right back up the middle. And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. So 4 runs in the inning, but of note there was that they came on the strength of 3 home runs. 9th inning coming up. Padres lead it 23-8. Jose Leclerc comes on to work now, and he's their usual closer, but this is obviously not a save opportunity.
Yeah, this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. Going back is the right fielder. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So a beautiful running catch on display that time as we get a look at it again with Show Track. He took a solid route, covered quite a bit of ground, 110 feet to be exact, to bring that one in. That's a catch to remember. Stepping in now, Will Myers, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. And he's been terrific so far with 4 hits in 6 tries. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled off. Myers puts a good swing on it. This one's carrying well to left. Looking up is Dahl, and it's gone. A solo shot here off the bat of Will Myers. His 3rd home run of the ball game as this lead got even wider.
The batter, number 10.
Well, the ball's been flying all over the place this game, but most of the fireworks have come from him. That's his 3rd long ball. What a game.
He enters this plate appearance 3 for 6 in the ball game thus far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
He's set and the pitch. Trent Grisham is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Swing, high drive deep down the left field line. This ball is slicing, and he's going to make the catch. Oh, and he paid the price for it too as he crashes into the wall. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Nate Lowe digging in now, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. That one catches the edge of the zone, called the strike. Now a swing and a ground ball, and that's through for his first base hit in this one.
Hey, look at this guy compete right there. Nice base hit. Are you kidding me? He had already had the hat trick. He was staring the golden sombrero straight in the face, and he said, no dice.
Back to first, a 9th inning double play, and they're an out away from closing this one out.
Number 9, shortstop, Isaiah.
Last shot for the Rangers in this one. And into bat next will be Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Throw to first here. He'll be in time to record the final out, and the Padres go on the road and sweep their rivals. 24-8 in this contest today. San Diego took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Yu Darvish wins his 3rd of the season. Colby Allard permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 29.
Mm-hmm.